William, let's bring in our next guest, Ronnie and Romelia. Hello, how are you? Ronnie, how are you, buddy? Nice to see you. We're talking the Vietnam Vet Memorial in Dinuba, is that correct?
That's correct.
Tell me about it.
It's we brought it in about a month ago. We made a deal with the people from Texas that we were going to purchase it. I'm sorry.
Oh, look, you got a phone call.
I got a donation coming in already.
Let me get it. Let me get it right here. I'll answer it for you. Who was it?
Bill collector. No.
The guys that built the wall, they want their money.
Okay, so you guys, I mean, you were starting to tell me about the wall.
Yeah, it's going to run 177,000, actually 200,000. 50,000 of that we've already paid to them. We made a deal with them as it was a lease purchase. This month we were supposed to come up with 33,000. We only came up with 10. The guy says fine, so he's working with us.
Okay.
It's just a lot of people don't understand that it's most of our when they see it, they say, "Oh, it's a traveling wall." I go, "No, it's a permanent wall. We're going to keep it here." And it's only befitting that we have it in California. It's the only one in the West Coast, actually west of the Mississippi.
Wow.
And
it's going to be right here in Dinuba,
It's in
California.
Dinuba. It's
Is it there right now?
It's there right now.
I'm ashamed to say that I haven't seen it. So, how big is it?
It's 50% of the original wall because we didn't have enough room to get the original one.
Right.
So with the area we had, that was the size. It's still 240 feet long, and that's a pretty good sized wall.
Are you a vet?
No. I support all our veterans that and we've joined their groups. And it's befitting that we have it here in California. California gave up most of the casualties. 5,573 Californians died in Vietnam. The only one close to was New York. New York was 4,417. So
that's a lot of kids, man.
That's a lot of kids. A lot of kids from our local towns right around this area, especially within a 100-mile radius. There's over 400 some odd kids from the wall.
How is it that it came to Dinuba? Just was it you? Now, what is your concern with the Vietnam War?
Well, we had a lot of friends. They were in high school. I was in love with Ronnie. To me, Vietnam, what is Vietnam? I didn't really pay attention. But after 40-some years, all of our friends our age are hurting. They need a healing. We thought we were in D.C. with our congressman a few years ago, and instead of going to the Library of Congress, Ronnie said, let's get a taxi and let's go visit the Vietnam Wall. When we went to see the Vietnam Wall, it captured our souls. There was something about it, the calling. And it was always there, and then it came to Tulare, California, then it came to Selma, and I asked the Tulare veterans, how did you bring the wall in? They gave me numbers, they gave me address. I made contact with Texas where they built the wall. And so we brought it in. In 2011, my husband and I went. It took us a whole year to raise $12,000 that it cost to bring it in, the traveling wall, for 6 days. And then January of 2014, the same company called us and says, would you like to buy the wall? And I said, what? The wall? It's only like $300,000 or $400,000. I thought, there's no way. He goes, but you did it last time. I go, that was $11,000 it took us to raise the money to bring the traveling wall. She says, we'll work with you. We'll customize one so you could put it inside like a museum for $15,000. So I went to the veterans. My husband and I are an associate members of the Vietnam Veterans Post 642 in Dinuba. And I told them about this. They said, no, we don't want a small wall. We want a big wall. So then in the next room is the American Legion Alta Post 19. They said, come over here with us. Join us, and we'll let you work under our name. So that's how it got started. We started raising money. We got a committee together, and that's what we're doing. That's why my husband and I are here today, because we want to let the public know that we need money, because this is the healing for all the veterans, all those families that have loved ones. We have people that come from New York, Pennsylvania, that are living in this region now, and they come and see their father's names, their brother's names, that the names are engraved in that wall. And just on Flag Day last Sunday, we put up 7 new names that they found remains. And they're all veterans from the Army Division, and we celebrated the dedication of them too.
How many names are on this wall?
Well, when we brought it in, it was 58,384. Now 83. We've added, so it's 58,390 names on the wall in Dinuba.
Yeah.
Before we go any further, I just want to say that I think both of you are awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you for doing this, and thank you for doing this for the vets that lived. Thank you for doing this for the families of the poor boys that didn't.
Yes.
Okay.
The
You have
men
this,
and women.
and the
The men
women
and
too.
women.
Okay. Tell me about the brick.
The brick here itself is bricks that we're selling for the wall. This happens to be in loving memory of Corky Rodriguez, Army, donated by Mary, the wife. We're selling these for 125.
Okay.
100% of these proceeds goes towards that wall. So we'd like to have the public come out and buy. You don't have to be a veteran. I have families that just put their name on it and donate it. It's
And where do those bricks go?
these bricks are going to go lined up going towards the wall.
Walking up towards the wall.
Yeah.
A path.
Yeah, row of honor we call it. Most of them are all veterans that we have on this brick of rows going down.
Where's the wall located in Dinuba?
It's at 249 South Alta Avenue in Dinuba.
Okay, Alta Avenue is not hard to find
No,
in Dinuba. It
no.
runs right through the whole thing.
99, get off Mountain View, all the way to, you make this, when you come into Dinuba, you pass Walmart, of course.
Right.
There's the corner, Alta, turn to the right, and it's just right there.
Awesome.
And the gates are open early in the morning, when the sun's up. Moses Ibarra comes and opens, and he closes it around maybe 5 or 8 o'clock, depending.
Is there a fee to go in and see
No.
that?
No, so
No.
Anybody can go in at
Anyone
any
can come
time.
in.
Yeah.
Well, we're
I
planning,
think I'm putting together a day trip up here
Yes.
for my children to
We
go out there
invite- we
and
invite-
talk to them a little bit about this.
We want to get the schools out there too and invite them to show them it's a learning. It's a
They
learning.
should.
Yes.
Yes. There's men out there that are veterans, and they'll give them a history on what it's all about.
What do you hear from the vets when they're standing at the wall?
You see a lot of hurt, a lot of healing. Not just from the veterans. I had a lady come by, and she was praying at the wall. We didn't want to bother her, so later on she came back to us and said, "What do you guys were selling bricks?" And she said, "Who do you have on that wall?" She goes, "I have my dad and my brother."
Her dad and her brother.
And her brother was on the wall.
Wow.
So, it's pretty sad.
Heartbreaking, isn't it?
It
Yes.
is very heartbreaking.
But on the other hand, it's healing, right?
It's
It
a
is.
healing. There are a lot of people that can't, the expense, or they can't travel because of health reasons to go back to DC, so it's right here close by. They take a trip, and it's right there.
And part of the healing is just knowing that their loved one is being honored a little bit
Honored,
for
and they're still
putting their life on the
remembered.
line for our
Yeah.
country
In
in a war that really didn't matter.
That mattered. And the disrespect they got from coming back.
Horrible.
Yes.
My cousin, when he got off at San Francisco airport, he left his uniform in the men's room and walked out as civilian because they were protesting outside.
Well, the first war that was shown on television, it was a very brutal thing for people to see, and it's hard to imagine that they blamed the
They were
boys
just-
coming home,
They were doing what the government told them to do.
doing what they had to stay alive.
And Walter Cronkite brought it into our home.
Uh-huh. Okay, the Vietnam Wall, and it's just so awesome that you guys have brought it to Dinuba. We have a car show coming up to
Yes, a
benefit
car
that,
show.
that wall. When is that?
That's going to take place July the 12th. It's a Sunday afternoon from 12 to 6 o'clock. It's going to be it's a car show, motorcycle show. They're going to have a first, second, third, and a 50-50 drawing there, raffle. And we're inviting the public, if you'd like to come and bring your car, truck, SUV, motorcycles, bikes, bring them in, show them off. And we're going to be also charging $10 per person. Children under 10 is free. And this is a fundraiser. It's not for us. 100% of this money raised will go to pay the Vietnam Wall. And not just that, we're also going to have food there. We're going to have the world's best chef that we know, Jacob Huerta, who's also a veteran from the Army. He's going to be making menudo and tri-tip sandwiches. So come on down.
Menudo and tri-tip sandwiches. All right.
Yes.
We're gonna cover
And
both
also,
ends.
we have, the event's going to be covered by a magazine, Best of Show magazine. So come out and enjoy the day. We're going to have food vendors. We're going to have kids fun zone. And for more information there, You may call my number, you have it at the screen, or Joey, he's the main person doing this. His number is 559-859-7585, Joey Morales.
Awesome. Now, before we get going here, how much money have you raised so far?
$50,000.
So you need 250,000 more?
No, we need just 120,000 more to go.
Just 120,000 more? I know there's some great people that are watching this show.
Yes, we
I'm
need your
hoping so.
And
help.
there's some generous people that are watching
Yes.
this
Yes.
show, and we've seen some amazing things come from the people that watch the Buzz.
Yes.
For people
You know,
just
And
like
we have
you.
a nonprofit status, so we could give him that so
We're
that
not,
at the end of the
you
year.
know, we'd love to have some rich millionaire donate, but actually, if you look at it, if someone would just donate $3, if I can get, 1,000 people, you
At
know,
$3.
for $3, that would help us down the road.
Mm-hmm.
And not only that, it's a lifetime commitment that well because there's going to be maintenance on it.
Mhm.
So we started something or created something that is going to keep us busy for a long time.
Yes, it will.
Yeah,
Yes,
and
it will.
we're enjoying it. We're enjoying it.
Well, let me thank you
Thank you for
personally for what
inviting
you're
us.
doing
Thank
for
you,
the
sir.
Valley, okay?
Amen.
All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Stick around.